She said, "What's wrong with you, bitch ass nigga?" Where that? Let me see that. Where I put that at? Where I put it by me?
That clip that I saw, Juicy J knows you don't invite a man to your private parts like that. My daddy salute the cowboy.
We sitting here listening to Breakfast Club talk about this.
Die or kill. And as I got older, I added some more to that. Don't invite a man to your private parts unless you're ready to die, kill.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. Let's get to talking about this versus. I'm gonna let some people come on in. What it do, everybody? Hope y'all having a good Friday. I haven't seen really no good reviews on the verses yet. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Breakfast Club. Some people haven't even seen it. So let's get into it. We gotta be like Joey Craig. I can't believe Fat Joe haven't did a damn verses yet. What's up, y'all? Come on in the building. Like, that shit last night for me was fucking epic, yo. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here waiting for Fat Joe to do his thing, and I was there. And when he threw the bottle, it was like, bow. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for that. So we're going to have to do the review ourselves. Go ahead and go live with everybody. You know what I mean? Come on in, peoples. Hope y'all got y'all a little cocktail or something. Or some good weed out there. What y'all smoking on out there tonight? What everybody got? We got some little Bubba. What y'all got?
Afghanistan.
We got a little Afghani.
And Bubba.
It's in the bed on the nine. Is that racist?
Racist as hell.
We gonna stay on here long. What's that called? Alcapogo. Alcapogo. You heard of that shit?
I never heard of it.
I just want to see what everybody's smoking on. It's Friday. It's a good night. They had an epic verses last night. That was just hearing them old songs, man, it took me back, nigga. I was like, I can't be remembering the words and shit, though, sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Davy Jones, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Davy.
Yeah. It's that real deal Holyfield.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, man. What y'all feel about the verses, man?
That's all we want to know. Like, we ain't about to be,
verses,
you know what I'm saying? What y'all feel about that shit?
You know, because it was epic for me. I mean, it started off like, shit.
Right.
This shit about to get shut down because this crazy mental illness young brother done some weird ass shit.
Man.
And fucked the money up. But it turned out to be probably one of the best ones I've seen as far as entertaining. Bone one.
Bo what?
Bon one. Is that a strand?
Like
I said, I'm on some goddamn got Bubba, like she said, some Bubbas in Afghanistan. I done crossbred them together. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing what that'll do. But yeah, you know. But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying. The verses for me this time around, man, was like epic because I got so much nutrients. As far as hip hop is concerned, I got so much motherfucking nutrients from different varieties of excellence. You know what I'm saying? So many varieties of artists that came out and showed up from Lil Wayne.
That was cool. Terrence Howard came out in his fedora.
Even though he's an actor, but he still got that Grammy from 3-6 Mafia, and they did their thing.
They won an Oscar for that shit, bro.
I understand. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And to see that rope that was divided in the middle was like a caution thing to me.
I ain't like it.
Even though it set the tone for disaster to me. Sometimes if you don't want something to happen, don't project it.
Right.
Rewind to bring it back. Sometimes if you don't want something to project into reality, don't broadcast it. You know what I'm saying? Even in a small subliminal.
Because remember, I was like, what's up with the caution tape?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're trying to get it right. Let's get it right. Let's get it right so we can sit comfortably. I don't know.
I think we got to pull it back and we're going to get comfortable.
Pull it back?
I mean, you know, like, pull this a little further back this time than
like
us being together.
Like that? I don't want that far.
Okay.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man. What was you saying, Dave? What did you say? See, that's what be happening when you be on that shit.
Nah, I remember exactly what I said. I said that caution tape in the middle. I ain't there yet. And Mafia made me focus. Anyway, that caution tape in the middle of the stage caused an effect that riffled through the mind frames of that young brother who thought that the war was on.
When it first came on, I seen the caution. I said, man, the stage looked little as hell, man. Why the stage look so little? It's like they had the DJ battle before, so I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like the DJ battle was dope too. Right. I really liked it.
Right.
But the stage just looked small as hell, man. And I was like, that caution tape, I don't know what is that about? You know what I'm saying? It felt like it was too many. You remember how they had it with the locks and everybody? It was. I just felt
that stage was nice. But I think what they didn't want was that entourage that can come behind a big ass stage.
That part.
So I think and then too probably the way that stadium was set up. I don't know, but that New York stage is perfect.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful who you letting on that motherfucker because you got like a million motherfuckers in there. Just imagine if that stage was any bigger and that brawl broke out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how many entourages from both sides? It would have been worse than what it was. So shout out to it being small, but fuck that caution tape that was in the middle because that caused the riffle. Understand that?
It did. It was like it was setting up something for. It wasn't like I just didn't like it. I was like, why does caution tape here? Y'all barely even got room on the stage as it is.
And when you dealing with somebody that has a mental illness, they can't decipher. They thinking like this is there for me because I'm crazy. So y'all trying to be funny because y'all got this caution tape in the middle. What? I can't come across there because...
Well, it's like a battle. It's like a battle. So they thinking in their minds, they like, caution, nigga.
It's war.
You come over here, you going to be in white chalk, nigga. You come on this side.
That's right. And
but it's supposed to be funny.
It's
you know
funny
what I'm saying?
and fun. And it should have been.
Fun, yeah.
But when you're dealing with somebody who got so many problems, who knows what was said on stage, it shouldn't even matter because y'all never get the bread
basket. Yeah, and beyond him. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to fuck the money up. Now I understand all these great entertainers that came out. It was people that came out I forgot about, like a Millionaire, Lil Flip, you know what I'm saying, Lil Chat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Artists that came out, you know what I'm saying? I forgot, but Wiz came out there. You know what I'm saying? That shit was Lil Easy snapped out and did his daddy. You know what I'm saying?
And he was looking like all his mannerisms. He's like, police on my drawers. I had the paw.
He looked just like the nigga. Act like him. He always looked like Easy.
He do. It be like creepy Easy. Almost, don't it? Yeah, I know, for real. It really do be.
Bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, even though I seen the caution tape, the show started off good. Mm-hmm. It started off really good. You know what I'm saying? It was really nice, and they was going back and forth, and Lazy and them was they was doing their thing.
They was doing their shit. And to see,
and you didn't like 3-6 like that.
I didn't. It's not a fact I didn't like 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, you just like Bone Thugs better.
I like Bone Thugs better because they more of a just their music. You know what I'm saying? Is concerned to me was like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I was in the 90s. I'm just be honest. I just really didn't feel Bone Thug. 3-6 Mafia's music at the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was into harmony. You know what I'm saying? I understood what they brought something that never was brought before in hip hop.
Right.
I've seen Lil Jon them, even though they was before Lil Jon. Yeah. But I've seen that type of style of music a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? But I've never seen Bone Thugs and Harmony when they came out. I haven't seen a group like that ever busted out and seemed like that. So you know what I'm saying? It hit me different when they came out.
It did hit different.
It hit everybody
and
different.
I hear them melodies, I'm like, oh shit, it take you back. But see, for me, I know that here we played a lot of 3-6 Mafia in Indiana. We really did. We played a lot of 3-6 Mafia and shit.
And we played a lot of Bone Thugs too.
And we did.
They right next door to us.
They right next door. Them our people. They's Cleveland right there. Shout out to Cleveland.
Midwest.
Shout out Midwest.
Midwest.
Definitely sounded nice compared to DJ Paul and Country Black. Man,
they sure the hell did.
They was like damn near.
They was really riffing.
They was really going.
You know what I'm saying?
We could have heard that on iTunes, like they said, if we want to hear some people lip sync.
Right.
We could have heard that shit on iTunes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear you really do your track without no backup track. I want to see that you practice, nigga. Damn.
Right. And it's hard. Just think about it.
To get everybody together.
And it's crazy to see cats that go up there who don't sound good to get 5 members together, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6,
that part.
And harmonize.
Right. And it sounded good.
And to harmonize?
It sounded so good.
It sounded good. And they did a great job. That's why
I felt like they had more practice than 3-6.
I don't know.
I felt like 3-6 just kind of came together, even though them, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. even though I love they songs and stuff, I felt like they just kind of just came together. Like, you gonna do it, and they was just there. That's my song. You know what I'm saying? And everybody did their little piece.
Right.
But
they had to.
Bone Thugs was more together
because they had to. Just when you harmonizing, y'all got to go in there. Hey, you remember that part when you went loud? That part right there when you went a little low.
East 99, East 99, 999. They focus on their part.
Yeah, they got to really harmonize. And even though Paul and them was throwing shots at them, you know what I mean, and roasting them, but deep down in their heart, and they really deep down in their heart, they know that them brothers was on a different waveband. Anybody.
Let me just say that even Busy Bone has to be for me one of the, when Kanye West was talking about everybody who put their thing into hip hop, everybody that puts their little sauce in the hip hop. Mm-hmm. When Busy Bone, when he goes on that track and when he spit his shit, man, it be some next level shit. And if you listen to what he's saying, everything is so prophetic, and you know what I'm saying? This nigga's on another level. It's like, I was glad everybody got to see that shit. Right. Because that nigga's on a whole nother level. His voice, the way his delivery is. How you gonna kill Biggie? I mean, Biggie already dead. But you know what I'm saying? Damn. How you gonna kill Biggie on that track like that? You know what I'm saying? Right. He was like, nigga, no, you a feature. Right. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Bone Thugs about. Matter of fact, like you said,
dangerous.
I'm gonna make you switch your shit up.
Bang with us, right? Straight up, we no angel dust.
Cause he knew Big.
Thug ass nigga that led the bus. Snapping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Biggie, man, for that. Cause I don't think he ever came that hard.
He never did.
And switched the style up like that.
Yes. Busy is cold. People just can't keep up.
That's what it is.
And he's so.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Busy man. If you go to his verse, disciples with a survival tongue, that nigga snap, man.
Disciples with a survival tongue.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? We all disciples with survival tongues.
Boy, he be snapping, man.
In this concrete jungle.
With the way that nigga come through, everybody be waiting on his part. Right. Up and beating, knock the thing. You know what I'm saying? But I swear to God, like, I can hear what he's saying. Right. Like, I can hear every word that he's saying. I just can't repeat it. And I know it's a whole bunch of people out there like, that's the only thing that make you mad, because we love repeating our rap lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a real.
But you know they shut the music off on you and they want you to rap. You go, you can't. You don't know what the hell. But I know what he said.
Yeah,
he went the fuck off, bro. Yeah. He went the fuck off.
And if it wasn't for Lazy, they wouldn't even been able to come together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he always, even through the 90s, through all of Busy's not showing up to MTV, not showing up to interviews on Rap City and all that shit that he would do back in the day, Lazy would always have his back. Like, he would always say, my bro doing this, or my bro, you know what I'm saying? He would always look up, you know what I'm saying, take up for him. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got that brother, man, or somebody in their family that
they damn sure do.
Probably mentally ill a little bit, and they need special attention. You know what I'm saying? And he there to give him that special attention. Hey, bro, focus. You know what I'm saying? So let's party. Because after he did the Biggie, the motherfucking Biggie, he had to put the fucking James Brown robe on him and carry him on that side though. So that was strategically done. Yeah. Like, come on, nigga, you snap.
And the people
put the robe on him. Let's go on this side. Let's pop on this side.
Right. Let me get calm down. That's enough.
I don't know after you done did this, you might try to kill a nigga on the side.
Right. Jeez, we don't know what's going on.
We don't know what's in your head, bro.
But they right though. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to see Biggie switch his flow up just to be with Bone Thugs, because you know what I'm saying? Right. But when that nigga hit that verse, everybody in the room went crazy, because we all try to practice it in the mirror. I'm gonna lean him, dean and nicotine and none. We wish we could do it. But that's what makes these artists unique, and we don't have a lot of artists like that anymore. But that's what makes these artists that we grew up on so damn unique, because they shit so raw that only we can hear it and we can't even say it back. So, when 3-6 is like a call and response thing, like tear the club up. You know, everybody said tear the club up.
It's like a chant.
You can't say lean and beat and dinner.
Right, you can't go in and snap the way them niggas snap.
Ain't a dangerous
and harmonize the way they harmonize. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that was probably one of the unique groups that ever came about in hip hop history.
It was like having 4 Twisters in one group.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
And harmonizing all 4 of them.
Surprised that nigga wasn't never merged with them. That should have been a tribal survivor merge.
We about to call.
You know what I'm saying?
We about to call it. Somebody bring Twister out. I'm calling it.
He been saying
here lately. I say E40 came out.
Y'all like Twister? Come on now.
Come on.
Chant because the devil was first. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Twister, I feel like he should have been in Bone Thugs. You know what I'm saying? He would have fit in perfectly. It would have been like, but Twister did his own thing. But I love the Midwest, how we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
who can fuck with Twister like Dave said?
I don't know nobody that can really fuck with him like on this.
Chameleonaire.
He can. I mean, he can give him a shot. But the way his style and the way he raps so fast, you would think that you can't understand what he's saying. You just need to bring your comprehension up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to slow down. You need to listen. You need to listen faster.
Cause I sure can't.
Right.
But I know that when he come out, man, he said I love to see everybody put their little thing in the hip hop. And even though, you know what I'm saying, last night was epic.
Yeah.
Because we didn't even think it would be that way.
I didn't.
Despite the fight.
That was very small.
That was
in my sick ass mind. I'm glad
I'm
glad it happened.
That's what we
do. Because the nigga we know he hadn't been on it, so he had to show everybody this is why I'm been fucked up for this long. And I'm gonna throw this bottle at Boo, and I'm gonna throw it at my guy. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucked up, so you know what I'm saying. I can really get a pass tonight, and then make the greatest.
And you gotta think about. Nigga, think about these artists, bro. They ain't even been like out like that. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing their thing with their regular families and doing shit. So this nigga is thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how verses go. Right. Everybody talk trash and everybody talk shit. But this nigga, didn't nobody give this nigga the memo like, we gonna talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying?
4 years.
Everybody came and hugging and shit. And he thinking everything all good. And then he just snapped. You ugly motherfuckers. I'm like, whoa, bro, we just playing. He that nigga that hit you real hard when we slap boxing. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna take it to the point where we gonna fight.
Exactly.
Because he fucked up.
He wanna take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's that nigga, man.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like, and like you said, you got probably more celebrities were in the back that couldn't come on stage.
I seen a lot of people there on Shade Room.
Then actually we seen, you know what I'm saying? They in the back. Hey man, you about to fuck up something that's probably monumental in hip hop history in a long time since the Source Award.
That's what I felt like. Who else felt like that too?
I felt like it was a Source Award.
Nigga, we was at the edge of our seats. We watching this nigga walk back and forth on the stage. Remember?
Yeah, if y'all go back and watch it from the
beginning,
how
I felt.
Nah, yeah, I felt the same shit.
I feel like everybody monitoring this nigga.
Yeah, to a point where no matter what happened that night after that point, we were seeing excellence and greatness happen. But at one part, you like, man, something about to jump off again. I'm nervous, and I'm at the edge of my seat. But this shit was good.
On everything, I was thinking that shit. I'm watching this nigga. He said Jason Boo was talking about his vocals. Man, that's what he didn't know. That's what I'm trying to say. He didn't know that this is what they do. I done heard Jadakiss, all these different people talking about suck my dick, do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. They shit talk. That's what you do at verses. You trash talk. But these niggas, that nigga been out of the loop so much, he thinking the bitch really mean what she saying when she really got love for the brother and showing them love.
What
you know what I'm saying? That's what was crazy.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I did hear some shit in his vocals at the beginning that she heard too. Now, bruh said it on here.
Yeah.
He was kind of like off a little bit. He was off a little bit. But he got back after he threw that bottle at her, that he was really telling her thanks. He was really telling her thanks.
Right.
Because he got back on his shit. Because by the time he got to Biggie, that nigga sounded like he wrote that shit right there. And he
sure did.
That shit was cold.
He sure the hell did.
So he got back. So I did hear that.
It threw him off.
He was sounding kind of off there for a minute because he ain't been in tune rapping with those guys for a while.
And I know they probably practiced and stuff, but he was on he was thinking like, you know, when somebody talking shit, motherfucker, you talking shit, y'all twirling around because they was dancing like they got beautiful music to dance to.
Yeah.
He looking at it, you know, lazy. He just playing with a man. Shut up, man. You know, matter of fact, drop this.
Y'all really know our shit high. I see y'all dancing to our shit. He really mad.
He really mad. You know what always got that one nigga, man.
Yeah.
You always
Yeah.
got that one nigga that's always fucking mad, bro.
On the block,
every
nigga,
time.
no matter what,
every
you gotta watch
time they always mad.
Tender dick ass.
Tender dick ass nigga,
I don't know
man.
this motherfucker. We can't really joke with him too much,
right?
Because he really gonna want to fight you after.
Right, he gonna mess around and
he probably got roasted too much. He probably had a bunch of women in this house growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Tender just saw want to fight you.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, boom! I was like, I couldn't believe this shit was happening. Like,
yeah, I was like,
what are they
first,
thinking,
when he
man?
first threw it, I thought he threw it,
What
but
was he thinking?
I thought he threw it, but then didn't connect and just really was just being over the top.
Do you think that nigga ever watched Versus?
But when he hit that woman, he hit her with it. I said, nah, this nigga hit her with it. And then he took another bottle, which I think he heard him drink that water because he was thirsty, and threw it at Juicy J. I'm thinking like, did he drink those waters? Or did that's how I'm like, I'm really starting thinking like, did he drink those waters and he articulated throwing them motherfuckers? Or what? What happened? Because I don't understand where he felt like they was singling him out.
Right, out of everybody. He did that for ratings. Man.
I don't know,
nah, it be really people that no,
is real,
no.
man.
He ain't been in the loop. He ain't been in the loop that long. He the youngest, but just imagine like ain't nobody been checking for Bone Thugs like that. Now let's just keep it real.
Right.
Okay. Nobody's been checking for Bone Thugs like that.
Right.
So I know for sure if you know the history on him, this nigga didn't show up to Rap City. They having ciphers.
Right.
This nigga didn't show up to a lot of shit back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He really checked out.
He had a whole video with him in all white with a white tiger.
Yeah. He
separated himself.
He really checked out. And we talked to the. If you watch the documentaries and a lot of stuff, he really checked out mentally. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he ain't rap type.
He ain't rap type. So he did him. He did him. And
can you imagine that nigga in the green room?
Yeah. He like old boy what's his name? Charlie Murphy.
Come
here. What did the five fingers say? Slap the motherfucker and then don't even know he slapped him. You know what I mean? Because he fucked up. Like, man, did I hit you? I'm sorry. Give me a hug. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That was a lot of big problem with a lot of these groups. Unless you was a group like Wu-Tang where everybody got separate deals and shit, the paper don't be right because you ain't paying attention because you young, man. You ain't thinking about that. But he know now, nigga, if he ain't never know, he knew last night, nigga, this is yesterday's price is not today's price, nigga.
Right.
You not about to fuck up the brand or the bread because it set them up to go on tour and shit, nigga. It was some real motherfuckers got them together.
Oh man, all the LA ties on that side of the fence got him together. Hey, I don't give a fuck. It was somebody, and you know who probably really got them together? It probably was a female.
Yep.
At the end of the day, because you see how she hugged up with him and kissed him on the jaw.
Thank you for all y'all who watching.
And hugged him and shit and like told him like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes all you need is somebody to say, hey, man, you better cut that bullshit. Shut the fuck up and sit down.
The hell are you doing?
What you doing?
You ruining the whole fucking show.
A woman.
Right, and get mad at her and threw it. She said, boy, you should have took your pills. She talked to him like a real auntie. Motherfucker, you should have took your pills.
You tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, me, I was
vibing out, honestly.
I love hip hop. I love the culture. I love music. I wasn't about to turn it before the fight. You know what I'm saying? I was just excited that, you know what I'm saying, that after the fight, it became even greater. You dig what I'm saying? The shit was even greater after that little incident, that little brawl that happened. You know what I'm saying? It just like, I'm glad that they didn't, like, you know what I mean, hey, due to technical whatever happened, you know what I'm saying?
Difficulties, some niggas about to get bopped.
Yeah, we had to cancel the verses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I didn't want. Now I'm grateful that it didn't because I got to see Chameleonaire. I got to see Flip. Shout out to Larry Hoover. Free Larry Hoover.
Yeah, everybody was saying free Larry Hoover. That was dope.
You know what I'm saying? You know, free the Chief. But yeah, you know, with so many artists, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Wiz, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
Lil John, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I was like, man, this shit was crazy, man. But I know that whole situation was just because, you know what I'm saying?
It did get turned.
It got turned up real quick. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I expected You remember when Styles P pulled old boy's shoe off?
Yeah.
And shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a beefing moment. Now Cameron did kick Styles P.
Right.
He kicked him. But nigga, ain't nobody, we all know, everybody that know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was not fake.
Right.
And somewhere, at some point, this nigga got disconnected from what was actually going on, which was putting bread on your table, nigga. Right. Yeah. That's, you know what? And that's why I was like, man, I remember I was like, they got way more hits and shit. But yeah, the shit got disconnected with that. But when he came back, first of all, I didn't think he was gonna come back. Did you?
Nah.
I didn't think he was gonna come back.
I thought they told the nigga go home.
Me too.
And fuck you, and we ain't getting no check.
Right.
Nothing.
That's what I thought. I thought he was gonna get sued. Like the first thing that was going through, I was like, this nigga about to get sued.
He about to get sued.
He done fucked up the verses, and he done fucked up Trilla. He done fucked up everything. Like what the fuck?
But like somebody just said on there that really turned it even up more.
It did. That's what was so crazy.
Sick ass minds. You like, man, that's fucked up that he did it, but in a way, it's like
that's what was crazy, bro.
I'm glad he did it.
Yes, I'm kind of glad because you know what? We so ratchet. we are all so ratchet. Yeah. And when we seen that little bit of it made everybody be like, ooh.
Everybody clutch their pearls.
Let's pay attention.
Niggas gotta start bopping like, oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these niggas start fighting. Yeah. Because that's what we normally see. Like, y'all know who we are. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to go see a fight.
We don't be
and
wanting
music at the same time. We got to see a boxing match and lyrical content
at the same time. Dope shit. And then end it with the see you at the crossroads, nigga.
See you at the crossroads.
Okay, I would say this. Like one of my favorite parts was when he brought out old girl. When Bone Thugs brought out Natasha, the one that be singing, y'all know. Hold on, let me take a little drink.
Shout out to the underdogs, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many. You understand? Back then, they was singing. Back then, they was singing. She was just probably chick off the block that probably came in the studio with them and probably hit a high note somewhere. They
Natasha
like, we want Natasha on here. You know what I'm saying? We fucking with her. Hey, come here. We need you to sing his part.
I tell David all the time. Didn't nobody go hard like 90s singers on rap background tracks?
You did.
Let me clear my book.
Matter of fact, you was mimicking her just a year ago, and if we look up the date, it probably was yesterday.
You know, that's that weird shit.
That's how weird we were.
Well, you know, she be like, they used to be so passionate.
You that shit a year ago, and you said the exact same shit you just said just a minute ago. Like,
Death Row is in the house. They used to be singing the fuck out of them songs. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone, busy bone, wheezy bone, and lazy and crazy. She was, you know what I'm saying? That's that voice.
In the
all them songs, Dr. Dre and all of them. All of them songs, man. They used to be singing the fuck out of them songs back in the day. 90s, man. Back in the 90s, boy. Yes. Because you never know when your next chance was going to get.
Right. And you see what it got her. Back
Death
on stage.
Row is in the house.
20-something years later. She's back on stage.
Oh. Yeah.
That, ooh, man, come on, man.
Come on.
That shit, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Memphis, man. And R.I.P. to Young Dolph and family, you know what I'm saying? And all his children, man. That's what
it was good to see. Shout out to them.
And them giving shout outs to the people who passed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about the living. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wiz. You know, I actually got a chance. If y'all don't know, I've never been to a rap concert.
But he met him.
I got a chance to see. I actually talked to Tupac in 94, 93 at Black Expo. So I actually talked to him, but been in a real concert.
That ain't even fair.
That was my first concert. Was a Wiz Khalifa concert, which 2 years ago.
Wiz Khalifa came out there. Lil Wayne came out there. I thought he was the janitor at first. I said, what the fuck? They don't let, and then I was like, because I just seen a little person like move across the stage, had a little thing. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Right, what the fuck you doing here?
After all that shit, let me go back to this. After all that shit that was.
Hold on, what? Rewind and bring it back. You said, what the fuck?
Nigga, I thought they brought the actual janitor out there, Lil Wayne.
He done came out there to perform. How y'all get a janitor and he snapped?
What did y'all think about Terrence Howard coming out to It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp? Yeah. I need everybody's honest opinion because I was stoked.
Man.
I was stoked about it. What did y'all think about it?
Man,
He had his fedora on. I wish he didn't have that fedora on. I wish he would have been in full DJ with the gold grills and the big ass chain that said homie, DJ. I wish he would have had that on. Right. It would have made it a little bit better. Because it was like, you coming out as Terrence Howard, like, you should have came out like DJ. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's the only problem that I had.
Right. And I was totally surprised with it. But yeah, why he had the head on?
It wasn't about the hat.
What was it?
It wasn't about his clothes.
Was it the braids?
It wasn't about his braids. It was the fact that on that side, them niggas was lip singing. And it was one part, if y'all go back and watch it, he stopped singing. He stopped moving his mouth, and the words
Terrence Howard.
And the words are still playing.
On these things, I done see some crazy things.
And it made me mad. At that point, other than that, I was hyped because it was so many artists coming out.
It was, man. Y'all gotta admit that. Come on.
I was cool when him coming out. I was like, oh shit, this is icing on the cake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He back there. You know what I'm saying? He backstage. It was artists back there that you know what I'm saying, that I seen that went in back there.
Bands to make her dance. Bands to make her dance.
And shout out to my nigga throwing money, all night long.
You know what I'm saying? Was it real money or was it Juicy J money?
He throwing dollars. He was doing nothing but dollars.
How we know? Oh, that's why we was there.
Yeah.
I was there. I'm gonna be like, can y'all believe Fat Joe didn't do it? I seen the whole thing.
You seen the whole thing?
They took my man in the back. Whack 100 was yelling at him. I said, yo, Whack.
Yo, Whack.
Calm down.
Calm down, Whack.
Why are you so loud? We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through. He gonna get back on the stage.
Right. Fat Joe was in the building.
Right. I don't know if that was real money or not.
Man, look, to a millionaire, all them dollars he was throwing, he probably threw probably $10,000 or $5,000. Now I'm gonna say he, in dollars he probably threw $20,000, if that.
That nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think.
You remember them?
Niggas throw that at the strip club.
Them niggas be throwing fake money.
But
they be throwing fake money.
He made
with their faces on it and be having these bags and make it seem like it.
And he may have did that this time. You know what I'm saying? Not for sure. Because I didn't see nobody reaching and grabbing dollars. That's what I was paying attention to. Was the crowd? Was it somebody thirsty?
They was. I seen them with their hands out, but they probably looked at it.
His face on it.
He got Usher dollars. That's who it is. He got Usher dollars up in that motherfucker.
Somebody looked at it this nigga fake. We can throw this motherfucker back down on the ground. I ain't fucking with him.
Did y'all? Yeah. What y'all do? That kid was out there and shit. That shit was funny.
He was somebody.
My son.
Yeah, he was somebody's child, man. He just said come walk down the street and broke in that motherfucker and then now he on stage. That was somebody's kid, man. But
what y'all think about?
He was enjoying himself, man.
He was.
He had the best seat in the house.
He was in there. He couldn't wait for that stripper to come out. Did you see him?
Yeah.
I seen him do it like a credit card on us.
I saw her put a dollar's mouth and walk up on her like this.
Bands to make her dance. Right. Bands to make her dance.
So what you got was a good taste of a lot. You got some violence.
Yeah, you got some violence.
You got some twerking.
You got some twerking.
You got some good music.
Yep.
And you got a lot of great artists and doing a lot of great shit, man. Shout out to the culture.
Shout out to the culture. And then we all got to come back together. That was the whole thing, because we still watching our little cousin the whole time. We watching busy like.
At the end of the day, everybody that watched it was like, is somebody gonna slap somebody? Is there gonna be another fight?
I love that.
The whole night,
I love it.
To a point where one person might cross over to the other side.
Right.
Country Black might have crossed over, but he was the only one that could go over there. And then Paul went over. He was the only nigga that went over. It wasn't like too many people crossed over to each side.
Let me ask something.
Go ahead, baby.
Did you guys feel away when DJ Paul had that fur on the whole time? Because you remember, he used to wear his shirts and he used to let his hook just fly and show. Do y'all think he was hot in that motherfucker? Because I know I was looking at him and I was like, nigga, you didn't take that off, bro. I know you hot, nigga. At some point.
He had that motherfucker on like the whole night. He didn't
take
it off.
Night.
But that nigga kept wiping that motherfucking bald head Scully on all night too.
Okay.
He was sweating.
Man, Bone Thugs was playing some motherfucking songs that I ain't heard in so long. You know what I'm saying? It just hit different. Something about this time and this verses was very needed. You know what I'm saying? Coming from both sides. I don't even the Midwest, we got like so much shit going on in the Midwest right now and everything. We got a lot of shit going on the West Coast, Memphis. This shit was needed. You know what I'm saying? It was needed for the culture because it put everything back in perspective. Like, we don't never give props to our people like we supposed to. Like,
that's right.
It ain't. I don't think it's that we don't give props. It's just that we don't go back and really listen to the people a lot unless we think of a song or something. You know what I'm saying? But they really got some bops. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop have a stigma that once you get old,
that part
it's over. When rock and roll, country, they still like they don't. There's no age cap on good music. And the older you get, your artists, your fan base is still your fan base, but not with hip hop.
Right.
Hip hop will almost throw you in the trash. Used to be even worse.
Right.
Back in the days, if you got older.
And I think that's crazy.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy.
That every other culture get to grow and mature and stuff, and hip hop just have to stay where it's at.
Because psychologically,
Big Daddy Kane, no.
Big Daddy Kane, oh my God.
Big Daddy Kane killed it.
Big Daddy Kane killed it, y'all.
Oh, somebody said something about Country Black. I'm gonna get back to that.
What they say?
They would say something about Country Black, but I'm gonna say I was waiting for Country Black to do that fucking dance all night long. When they started playing I'm Riding Spinners, I'm Riding Spinners, I'm Riding Spinners. They don't stop. I was waiting for him to fucking do that foot shit that they be doing out in Memphis. I was ready to see that shit, like,
doing that juke.
You know what I'm saying? Or at least have some kids out there or something. I would have loved to see some kids out there or something that keep that shit pumping and going. You know what I'm saying?
They brought out a new artist from Memphis. Heavy said, bro, I forget his name, but he was juking though.
He was juking.
He was juking. He was doing his thing.
He was doing his little
Shout out to Memphis, man.
Shout out to Memphis, man.
If y'all watching this, man, I love y'all, man.
Memphis
you know
watching. Memphis watching. They be watching.
I'm saying? Shout out Memphis, man. I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, one of my favorite rap groups is 8-Ball MJG. You know what I'm saying? That's my essence of my root core of
I love
of
me some
South.
8-Ball MJG.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. I like 8-Ball and MJG too. I just wish I could have been able to see 8-Ball and MJG go against UGK.
That's what I want.
You know what I'm saying? That would have been a beautiful combination. And I also feel like them people that did the verses back when we was in the pandemic and shit, and we couldn't watch shit.
Let them redo theirs.
Because I feel like it's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see Luda and old boy go at it again.
Right.
T-Pain. Was that T-Pain and Luda?
Yeah.
Or was it T-Pain?
No, it was T-Pain and Lil Jon because it was producer against producers.
Right.
You man, they can do their shit over, man, and bring the artists out.
Yeah, and let them do their thing.
Artists
and
out,
what made this, the reason why I say this, to me, I'm going to put this as the best one that I've seen, only because I've seen, if I did, like say if me and you did a track and then somebody sung the track, the person who sung the track in the previous verses didn't show up.
Right.
How about everybody showed up?
Everybody show up that's on the track that you want to play.
Make it epic. That's what make it epic.
That's what make it cool.
Star performance. So whoever paid that night, and for us to see it free, for those that was there live, seeing something great.
Right.
And it's just the beginning, I believe.
We seen something great, and we seen some fights too.
We seen some fights. That's what make it great. When we dealing with the family, you know what I'm saying? The family gonna feud. The family gonna fight sometimes. The family gonna make up. You know what I'm saying? The family gonna stick together at the end and hug each other. And our ratchet ass wanted to see it.
We gonna do this live for 7 hours. Shout out to Lenore. I think his name is Lenore something. He's on YouTube, and he is 24 hours dedicated to Brother Umar, and he be on there. Shout out to the super chats. Right. We ain't got none yet, but hopefully we get some.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't, we don't give it.
If you don't, we don't carry it away because we still doing our thing. But I just want to just keep it on and keep going because of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was beautiful last night. The way that it ended.
Right.
And just the verses, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They came a long way. and my whole thing is, didn't nobody watch Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills because you know them aunties be sitting down.
They all sit down dry.
They has be
what
sitting
song
down.
We got next? Yeah, I remember.
I love it. I love the music, but you know, that's why it's so important for us to celebrate our artists while they can still do shit.
Right.
Do we want to see our artists with no teeth and can't barely move, looking like Bobby Brown on there? He can't even do the jump up thing on the song.
I'm only gonna do 2 songs that I'm gonna stand up on. The rest, we gonna sit down and come on, man.
He can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate our artists while they out there. But y'all also did see that they getting ready to charge us. So I'm gonna just tell everybody, if you ain't, you might as well go ahead and pay your $2.99 because you know they getting ready to charge. Cash Money, no limit. Come on, is that what they said?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Who y'all going for? Come on. It depends on who they going against. Cash Money, who? And no limit.
Cash Money's gonna win.
Man.
Cash Money's gonna win. Man. Cash Money's gonna win.
Yeah, I have to get a Cash Money on that.
I mean, they only get 20 songs.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. But see, I don't think of it. See, I don't think versus as winning or losing.
Shout out to BG.
I don't think of it as winning or losing. That's the whole thing. Like,
if you love hip hop the way we look at it, even though you might have your favorite in there, but you just hope and pray at the end of the night that the shit go great and you get to hear rehearse what you heard already again.
And don't nobody kill nobody.
And it's great.
And it's great.
Don't care. Just give a good performance as an artist yourself.
Right.
An artist myself. That's if you bias to reality and real life situations, that's the way you're gonna look at it.
Right.
I don't care who wins.
That's why I love DMX and Snoop Dogg.
We gonna buy.
I didn't ever think of when I watched the DMX and Snoop Dogg verses. I didn't ever think
that was one
they was actually going against each other. I looked at it like, this is the culture. Matter of fact, you the one that got me to do the song "Get at Me, Dog." You see me in the airport and you was like, "Get at me, dog," and I said, "You niggas won't beef. Get at me, dog." You know what I'm saying? Like I like to hear the history of the hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We hip hop heads. We are.
We are hip hop heads. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. We sit up for hours every day and just talk about music, individual artists.
Right.
So much
why
stuff,
we like
man.
the artists.
And why we like the energy to the point where I believe a lot of energy that we created sitting around tables talking about it, we will see it a very few days later play out.
It coming to fruition.
In our reality, even this. On some other shit. The people they ain't gonna
they ain't gonna catch it. Yeah, right. That's between us. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna catch it like that. But you know what I'm saying? We give gems when we can.
Y'all see what you know what I'm saying, what we projected.
My tribe know. They know where we headed with everything. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just celebrating the culture. It's never for me ever when I watch verses where it's like a this person won or that person won. I'm just glad it's getting put in the forefront. For me, I'm waiting to see, like, you know what I'm saying, TLC, SWV, something like that. You know what I'm saying? They already did SWV, but you know what I'm saying? I want to see people get they recognition because these people, all our people, our artists, they've been doing the thing for years. I just found out my kid knows them Bone Thugs and Harmony.
And said a couple of them. You know, these are.
What she say?
She did. Which one she do? She did
she said it's the thuggish bone.
Right. And which other? She
in the 8th grade.
To get your checks and come on.
It's the first of the month. How do my kids even know that song?
Get your checks and come on.
That was one of the proudest moments, though, as a mother.
No.
You know what I'm saying? As a mother in a hip hop head, you be thinking like.
Mind you, she's an A and B student.
Yes. She is.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, shout out to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to that. If she ever watch it, our daughter don't watch our stuff.
She don't watch it, but we're going to give her flyers and she don't even know it because I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? To see that, you know what I mean? These kids, and this new generation, they ain't up on what we be up on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of hurt me a little bit because, like, you don't know who this person is. I don't know who Bone Thugs and Harmony is. I don't know who 3 6 Mile. I ain't never heard of their music. What? You know what I mean? We can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But,
I can believe it because they make me feel old every chance I get. Yeah. So they seen us down here vibing last night. We down here, where them dollars at, nigga? Where them dollars at? We out here just grooving. You know what I'm saying? They like, what the hell? Go to sleep. But these people deserve they stuff while they here. Like these kids don't fucking know about shit. They act like they don't like our shit and then take everything we do and fucking redo it.
And
look at 21 Savage and shit.
Right.
He got Project Pat on that shit. If it wasn't for that Project Pat putting his shit in,
right,
it wouldn't have been no song on that.
Right.
Gang shit. That's all I'm on. But it was. What about that person who video they played in between?
Who?
I don't know what the nigga name was.
On what?
On Versus. They played that nigga video and he just had a whole bunch of guns in the video. It sounded like this. Like on TikTok. Shoot, shoot, bang, bang. That nigga with the dreads and shit.
Oh, from Miami.
Yeah, they brought him out.
He must be an upcoming artist from Miami. I don't know who he is. That's the first time I've seen him. He got to be somebody to be on Versus and he paid his way. So, you know what I'm saying?
How much he had to pay for that.
He has to be upcoming. Whoever he is, he's upcoming.
Because he could have kept that video and he could have kept that fire truck and everything else that came with it for me.
Right.
For me.
It was already, you know what? Because you're
come with something original, nigga.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
I done seen everybody on their porch in their backyard and shit with guns and shit in their video. Like, damn, niggas, are y'all not understanding what's going on, or y'all still think it's a video game?
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you ain't take nothing from that Versus last night, you need to understand that in this life, you still got a second chance. Like he got to come back on stage and say he's sorry. You still got a second chance because all this shit these niggas putting out right now with all this guns and they been doing this shit, all this drill shit. We already see where it get us. All y'all shit sound the same. I kill a nigga, my hitter on point. But then if you can hit a nigga and you spot on point, why is it all these people getting killed and shit that ain't supposed to be getting killed? A kid fucking walking down the street. If your aim is so on point, motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always want to brag about how y'all aim on point, but you can't seem to hit the nigga.
Right.
What is that about?
Right.
That shit weird to me, man. That shit weird to me.
They sure do think guns supposed to be included in the video. And that's where the game messed up at. Because where's the creative art thought form into music anymore?
Right.
Like, nigga, we see that shit on news, nigga. Our crime rate the highest ever been in Indianapolis, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Do something different to make me think that you really got a thought and creativeness in music.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? And your thought form about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, how they say, you know what I'm saying, y'all too blunt. We used to make love to you, and you can play the song. Y'all make love now. Now you got to put rated R and rated X on the motherfucker, because y'all really talking about putting the dick in the pussy.
But y'all was talking about doing that. Do me, baby.
But it
was subliminal.
It's subliminal and it's that's
but now
what I'm
we're really saying it.
Now they really saying it.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Okay. Now we really
you know what I'm
saying
saying? Sometimes it's good to be creative in your thought form and art process.
Yes.
It's okay, man. We know you're gonna kill a nigga. I hope you're gonna kill a nigga if you gotta protect yourself if you're on offense or defense. I'm taking these off of the rest of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
They not.
But they're not. And stop talking about it so much. Do it. That's how y'all get indicted in RICO laws. You know what I'm saying? But either way it go, let's bring back the art form into art.
I watched that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody that watched that damn video, you see him in front of a fire truck, and I just stood up and I was like, and when I pop a nigga, I peel a nigga, and I never quit it, and I got a nigga, and I be like, what the fuck, man? Shut up, man.
Brother. I'ma kill my brother by any means, circumstance.
You know what I'm saying? All this
Bust
bullshit.
Bust him down, shoot him with a blunt. And if he wake up, shooting back down non-stop.
Nigga, I'm coming out and I'm popping on and I'm scoping on and I'm popping. He's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like literally everything sounds the same. And I never miss. And I come to your block and I never miss.
And then you watch the news in they communities and
14-year-old gets shot riding down the street coming from a park. It seemed like to me y'all niggas ain't got y'all aim together. All this shit. All these fucking video games that y'all dumbasses is out here watching and playing, you ain't doing that shit in real life. Go to the damn place and get your damn aim right. You know what I'm saying? Go to the place, get your aim right, because obviously y'all not hitting y'all targets. Y'all talking all this shit, but how is it that all these innocent people is getting killed, but you making millions of dollars off of records talking about how your aim is on point? Don't make sense to me. I don't know. That shit right there is crazy. David went to go get the baby because she just woke up. So she about to have some daddy time. But yeah, man, this versus was a good versus for me. I know the whole time I was thinking like, I mean, after all that shit happened, I was thinking like, man, I was just watching his ass like somebody watching a badass kid at a store. You better not touch nothing. You better not do nothing. You better not walk across that line. You better not say nothing to nobody. I was just looking at him like, please don't let nothing else go wrong. But it ended so beautifully. So I'm gonna end it with that because we're gonna go in here and we're gonna chill out. But I just wanted to know everybody's opinion on that because it was a really good versus, honestly. If we don't think of each other, that's like us going to a barbecue or something. You know it's gonna be a little scuffle. It's gonna be a little ant. But I know for probably the Caucasian people out there, they was probably really scared. Like they fucking up the money. That's what they was thinking. They was like Fat Joe, like they're fucking up the money. They're fucking the money up. You know what I'm saying? Whack 100 back there yelling at them. It's a whole bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what they was thinking, but y'all know us. It's always gonna be a little rah-rah at the family reunion and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like after it happened, I felt like it even made it better. You know what I'm saying? Once they took the caution tape down and shit, I felt like it made it better. You know what I'm saying? They all got to blend, and then we ended with "See You at the Crossroads." You know what I'm saying? Which was an epic song. Even as a kid, can y'all remember? I was born in 1985. Can y'all remember as a kid, like when the first time y'all heard "See Me at the Crossroads," and we really didn't know what he was saying at the beginning, but now we know now because and I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. I don't know what I used to say back in the day. I used to be like, and I'm gonna miss everybody. I don't know what I was saying, but I was really trying to repeat that shit back. But even as a kid, that song and that video, y'all remember the girl at the beginning of the video? She was singing that song. That's who I wanted to come out there, honestly. I want that girl to come out there to be like, say Mary, till I'm about to die. You know that song? That was like, oh, is she about to say it? But no, she didn't come out. But it was beautiful, though. At the end of the day, it came together beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when they was about to sing "See You at the Crossroads," I was wanting to see that lady come out there sing that song because we all remember that video. It meant so much to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, can y'all remember being like, we was young as fuck, and we watching this video, be like, we see Easy E and shit, be like, "See you at the crossroads, when he got the all white on and shit, and we looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I feel like that was the first time as a kid you really thought about death, really, because all our life is just we just see people die, but we didn't really, unless you experienced it, you wasn't really like living it like that. But that video made you think, and they killed my uncle Charles Jones. We still know his name. But you know what I'm saying? I just think about all that shit. It just bring you back to memories and shit. I love seeing these artists come together and doing their thing. I think it's just so beautiful. It's not, for me, versus is not this person won or that person won. It's about what artists they gonna get together to make a wonderful show for everybody. That's what I think about when I think about versus. I never think about 361 or Bone Thugs one. I never think about that. I always think about they really doing this for hip hop, and I'll be damned if anybody, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep this going. Cause all the time we always got these culture vultures always coming in trying to take our shit. But we know for sure versus was our shit. That started with us being on the pandemic, looking on Instagram and watching, you know what I'm saying, D Nice do his thing and watching these artists go together. I feel like all those artists who did the verses pre-pandemic, they should probably call it pre-pandemic verses. They all need to come back and be able to do it again. I mean, even Brandy and Monica. Brandy and Monica to me was dope. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should do that again. I feel like they really need to do, people really need to get their flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying? They did Ludacris and Nelly. Wouldn't y'all like to see that played out on the stage? I mean, that would be good. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of artists. But that's it for us tonight. You know what I'm saying, guys? I just want to see, I want to see them take the ones from the beginning and bring them back. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people didn't get their shine, man. It was Jagged Edge and Drew Hill, and we got to see them over a janky ass cell phone, and Jodeci and all these people. Don't y'all want to see that? We need to start telling them, because I know they're getting ready to start charging people. They already said they're gonna be charging us $2.99. If y'all ain't got y'all Versus Pass, go ahead and get it now, because there ain't gonna be no way for you to watch it on YouTube without them people getting a copyright thing. But I just feel like we deserve, we need to see that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them on the stage. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, Jagged Edge versus 112. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see it on no cell phone where they just playing their hits back to back. They need to go ahead and put this shit on the for the next verses and stuff. All this shit, because I feel like they didn't get a fair shake in this. All the people pre-pandemic didn't get a fair shake in the verses. They just got to, you know what I'm saying, be on their cell phone. What was that one dude? Teddy Riley. His shit all fucked up. He trying to do his live like he got the technology like we got right now. You know what I'm saying? They deserve a second shake. That's all I'm saying. So, good night, guys. Hope you guys have a good Friday. We got some videos coming up tomorrow. Love you, my tribe. Please like and subscribe. If you've been watching, please like this video. Please subscribe to our channel. And other than that, we up out of here. Peace out.